Good morning, Cedric. Happy Good Friday.
Hope you're all having a good day.
We have a lot of good segments today.
Well, now that we have all the puns out of the way, let's send it on over to lunch.
I'm Connor Friend. I'm going to go over next week's breakfast and lunch menu. We hope that you had a great spring break and followed our tips from last week. On the 28th, we got cereal choices. On the 29th, we got biscuits and gravy. On the 30th, well, we're going to give you some coffee cake. And on the 31st, we're coming on around with some waffles. Hopefully you guys like waffles. We're going to flip it on over to the lunch side. On the 28th, we got grilled nuggets. On the 29th, we got sloppy joes. On the 30th, we got chicken tetrazzini. And on the 31st, we got ribby Q. On Friday, we don't have school, so we won't have breakfast or lunch on those days. So maybe make yourself, maybe like some cereal, have cereal choices at your house, or, make yourself a pizza. I'm Connor Friend, and that was next week's lunch menu and breakfast menu. Back to you, Nate and Hunter.
Well, Connor's playing an April Fool's joke on us. We actually do have school next Friday. Now, I wonder what the weather's going to look like next week with all the sports practices coming up.
Well, I don't know, but I'm sure Matt does. Let's send it on over to him.
In absence of Matt, I'll be doing your weather this week. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with a high of 58 and a low of 30. On Sunday, we'll see AM showers with a high of 54 and a low of 33. On Monday, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 66 and a low of 47. Tuesday will be windy with some sun. The high is 69 and the low will be 54. Wednesday, we'll see some thunderstorms and the high will again be 69 with the low being 38. Thursday is going to be mostly sunny with a high of 57 and a low of 38. And Friday will be sunny with a high of 60 and a low of 35. That's it for this week. See you next week. Back to you, Nate and Hunter.
Thanks, Matt. I hope we don't blow away next week.
I know, the wind's going to be rough. But luckily, we don't have any games next week.
Yep, that's good. Now I need to tell everybody about what the sports is like for this week.
The JV baseball boys were in action on Monday, and the JV softball girls were in action on Tuesday. The JV boys played at home against Wichita Independent and ended up losing both games, while the JV girls played at home against Derby Invasion, and they split the games. They won one and lost one. The varsity boys and varsity girls will both play this Thursday, and the scores are right here. Next week, the softball girls will be in action on Tuesday at Remington. The track team will continue to practice and get ready for their first meet. Be sure to come out and support all your Cardinal teams this spring season. Well, that's it for this week. I'm Nate Warner, Sedg-What News.
Thanks, Nate.
Well, no problem, Hunter. Now, I love magic tricks.
I do too. And I know this really cool guy, this street magician, who can do all these cool magic tricks with cards.
Well, can I see him?
Roll the clip.
I'm going to do some magic tricks. I'm going to go through the deck here with my thumb like this, and you're just going to tell me when to stop, okay?
Okay, stop.
Okay. So the card that you stopped at was the 10 of hearts, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to take the 10 of hearts, put it here in the middle, okay? And as you can see, it's obviously in the middle of the deck. Is that spot fine for you?
Can I move it?
Yeah.
Put it right there.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. So now, this obviously isn't your card, right? It's in the middle of the deck somewhere, but
Yeah.
I've been practicing my painting. So what I'm going to try to do is paint that card on top of here. Okay?
For real?
Yeah, so if you watch here.
Alright.
And there's your card with 10 of hearts. Okay. So what we're going to do now, Connor, is I'm going to have you pick a card here.
Okay, any card?
Any card. Okay, now you can show that to the camera there. Alright. Now if you hand it back to me, I'll put it back here in the deck.
Can you move it lower?
Yeah. Is that good right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So now if you watch, all the cards in the deck flipped over, except one. Is that the card?
Yeah.
Okay, so for this next trick, we're going to use the Ace of Spades, okay?
Okay.
So this is a magician's favorite card, and do you have any idea why that is?
Nope.
Basically, the reason it's their favorite card is because it's considered a time machine, and I can demonstrate that to you. We can pick a card. If you go through here, and I go through, and you can say stop whenever.
Stop.
Okay. So the card that you stopped on was the Queen of Clubs. Okay. So if we put the Queen of Clubs on top and put it here in the middle like this, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we use our time machine here. We'll push it in. Okay.
So it's going back in time.
Well, not yet. And then we put the time machine in the middle. This is when we're going to go back in time here. We're
Okay.
going to spin this around. We'll go back 5, 10, 15 seconds. And if you'll notice, the time machine is back on the top, and the participant is back in the middle.
Oh my god.
Wow. That was pretty neat.
That was GIF. Well, that'll wrap it up for this week. I'm Nate Werner.
And I'm Hunter Giffen. Stay classy, Sedgwick.
Thanks for watching Sedg-What News.